Hey everybody, it's Allie from Allie's Losing It Again. I am coming back to you with my 5-month update. Now unfortunately that does mean that I did not upload last month or for a long time. So I apologize for it being so long. Honestly, it's been a very crazy experience the past few months, and I've had a lot of losses and struggles. Some of them I did open up to you about in my 3-month video, which is the last video I uploaded, about my uncle and my dog. And unfortunately I did have an even bigger loss. I want to say only a few days after I recorded that video, and that loss really knocked me out for a while. So I'm starting to get into responding to social media again, posting on social media again. If you follow my Instagram, which is the same handle as this channel, Allie's Losing It, just make sure that you add the _WL for weight loss on Instagram. But I've been posting a lot on there lately as well. And then if you follow me on any other social media, I like to post a lot about the different protein shakes or the protein coffees that I like to drink. And there's some pretty good recipes on there. So if you get a chance, definitely check it out. And if you're not already friends with me on Facebook or Snapchat, feel free to add me and I'd be happy to share some of those recipes with you guys. So I am going to start off with my stats, just to let you guys know where I'm at. And because it's been so long, what I'll do is I'll kind of go over the last video, the beginning, etc. So my starting weight, and I remember I messed this up for several videos, so you guys might notice this. So my starting weight is actually 329 pounds. For the longest time I was saying 328. I know it's only a pound difference, but I feel like a pound is a pound. Like, you work, hard to get rid of it anyway, so count it if you have it, So my highest recorded weight is 329 pounds. So, and of course it could have been higher. I just did not like weighing myself. I still am not a huge fan of weighing myself, but I'll get into more of that on another video. So 329 pounds was my starting weight. My surgery weight was 312 pounds. My last video that I uploaded, which was my 3-month update, was I was at 260 pounds. My current weight as of today is 235 pounds. And then since surgery, that means I've lost 77 pounds from my surgery date. And I have a total overall loss of 94 pounds. So whenever I look at, how much I've lost and everything, yeah, I do look at the surgery date as my start weight sometimes, but honestly, a majority of the time I count it from my highest weight, just because personally, it took a lot for me to lose that initial 17 pounds, mental math. So it took a lot for me to lose that initial 17 pounds. So I still, anytime I say, oh, I've lost blah, 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 blah pounds, I usually go from the starting weight just because, I worked so hard on it. And it also shows how far I've come, but still, even just 77 pounds in 5 months, that blows my mind. So my current goals for myself right now is very, I want to say I'm being a little bit more structured than I was before, just because I really have a goal weight of 100 pounds down total by my birthday, which is August 8th. So I think that being 5 to 6 pounds away from that, I'm, and today's June 23rd, sorry. So today's June 23rd, and I want to reach 100 pounds down, which is 5 or 6 pounds by August 8th. I think I can definitely do that. If I'm able to do that sooner rather than later, maybe, beginning of July, I do want to try to maybe hit 100 pounds down total by my birthday, but that's an extra 17 pounds, so I don't know if I'll quite get there, but the closer I'll be, the happier I'll be. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm really happy now. That's my goal right now. That's my big goal right now, because I just think that'd be a cool, thing. 100 pounds down in what, 7 months? That's crazy. I'm trying to think here. So I have, for my birthday month, so like a week after my birthday, I am also getting professional pictures taken. I never had professional pictures taken. I think I had like a senior picture that was like in the yearbook that we had to go get professionally done, but I literally like went in there, sat down, they took a picture, and I left. I never had like senior pictures where you go out or change outfits or whatever. Even when I was a kid, I think maybe we did like one type of thing, but we never had pictures taken. So I've always wanted like some really nice pictures of myself, but I've always been so self-conscious to actually get them, because I'm like, even if you have a professional, you can't take away the, the double chin or the rolls or whatever. And yeah, I still have quite a few rolls, and, I'm still plus size and everything, but I think that this is the perfect time to really show my progress, to have pictures up on the wall of me that looks professional. And then of course, when I get them done, I'm also going to get them of my dog, so that I'll have professional pictures of him too, which I'm really excited about, probably more than having the pictures of me. Yeah, I spoil him. If you guys couldn't tell in the last video, I spoil the crap out of him. So I have been feeling pretty good lately. I go back and forth still, but I did go through like a couple weeks where I was bad about my vitamins and medication. And I believe I've shared this with many of you, but my medication also includes an antidepressant, anti-anxiety medication. And I know, like, just looking back at it, I'm like, why didn't I take my stuff? It takes like 5 seconds to take, to swallow a pill, but I think just with everything going on, like mentally and emotionally lately, sorry, you guys know I still don't have anything to to design the video to make it look better, so you're gonna see all my flaws and my stumbles. But yeah, so I just have been struggling. I think it was partially to do with the loss that I'm gonna go in towards the end, just in case I start crying. But I think it was also just mental and emotional struggles. I obviously have them. I've struggled with that most of my life, so it's just been a hard time lately. And with quarantine and everything kind of being here, kind of not, it's just been very back and forth. So it's just been a lot to handle lately, but I know that I'm not the only one going through it. I know many of us are going through these types of feelings and struggles. So I don't want to say, oh, like nobody understands, or nobody, can, go through what I'm going through, but we all are having struggles. So I think the best thing that I can do is to be open and honest about it, and to kind of share that experience. Now, as far as health-wise, and sorry, I keep forgetting I'm like recording a video, so I'm like moving my chair back and forth. So I also think that I have been back and forth with food. I obviously can't eat a lot still, and I have to still watch what I eat, obviously. But I have found myself like trying to sneak, not sneak, I mean, I live alone, not sneaking anything. But I have had like a bunch of like sugar-free stuff, And even though it's sugar-free, there's a bunch of sugar alcohols in it, or there's other stuff in it, or it's just not great to have a lot of, you know. It's nice as a treat, but you can't have a lot of it. So, you know, I do have to watch that more often, because I do notice that, you know, I still have trouble controlling my portions, controlling what I eat. And coming from an OA background, and if this is your first video with me, I go more into my struggles with overeating and food addiction in previous videos. But just experiencing, you know, this struggle still that I'm having with the surgery, it's just very mentally and emotionally like draining and exhausting. So I really am trying to cut those things out. I have implemented a few more carbs into my diet. Like I'll have a sandwich every once in a while. I can only eat like half of a sandwich or a third of a sandwich, but I have done that a few times. And like if I go out we went out to a lake area a few weeks ago, and I had a few sun chips. So I mean, definitely a better alternative than regular chips, or, you know, eating a whole sandwich, or eating, you know, a hot dog or pretzel or whatever was at the beach area. But I think I still need to keep that mentality, like, yes, like I'm making better choices, but I still need to portion this better and make sure that it's not an all the time thing. And I'm getting better about that. This week I've really cut back on, you know, the sugar-free stuff, and, you know, I'm starting to record my food again, which was difficult for a while there. I was doing good at recording food, and then of course I stopped. So, you know, I'm trying to do that again. Water intake has been very good. I've been pretty good about my protein. I do share a lot of different protein type drinks that I've been making. So I'll make some with protein coffee, or I'll make a smoothie. I was on a Smoothie King kick. I'm pretty sure Smoothie Kings are everywhere, but it's just a smoothie shop if you're not familiar with it. But I was on a Smoothie King kick for like 2 weeks, and it was expensive because, oh boy, I don't have the money for that. So I bought all the ingredients, and I officially made my first smoothie myself yesterday, and I posted it on my social media, and a lot of people responded really positively to it. And honestly, when I was drinking it, it tasted just like a Smoothie King smoothie. So I was really happy with that, because I'm like, this was like maybe $1 for me to make compared to the $10, $11 that it normally would have been. So that's really nice. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. The month of May, I was doing really well. I was exercising a lot. I was recording my food. I was eating properly. And then when June hit, I don't know what exactly happened mentally, emotionally, or whatever. I don't know if it's just what happened, or like what's going on in the world, which I'll address that at a different time. But yeah, I was drained, and I was like, what do I do when I'm drained and not feeling well? I eat. So that's where the sugar-free stuff came in. And yeah, so right now I have been bouncing back and forth between a loss of like 94 to 96 pounds. So obviously I've been bouncing back and forth, but I'm hoping with tracking my food, making my food at home instead of eating out, and just like really focusing on that again. I'm hoping that maybe I can like kind of just kick it to the place where it just keeps going in a lost direction instead of back and forth. I also have been exercising at home a lot, and as of last week, I did start going to a CrossFit class at a local park, and it's so awesome because it's these two amazing women that are moms, and apparently they were personal trainers prior to having children, and then when they had their children, they took a break, and then they decided to, I guess, start their own company or their own group. So it's literally like $10 for a class. So I'll go once or twice a week, and I'm like, this is way more cost effective for me than trying to find like a CrossFit gym or hiring a personal trainer on my own again. So I've been loving that. I've been to 3 classes so far. I went to one yesterday morning and my legs are so sore today, but I feel really good when I do it. And I really like that they understand like where I'm at, and they like help me with my form. They help me, kind of continuously move. So even if I'm, not exactly, running like the exercise plan says of the day, I'm still power walking and stuff. I'm still moving. So it's just a very powerful group that just makes me feel so empowered. So I'm really grateful for that so far. I'm trying to think what else because it's been so long. Well, I think that's mostly catching up. I did have my 6-month appointment already with my surgeon's office. I had that last week, and I think they moved it up just because they're all virtual right now. So I weighed myself and I gave them my information. So we just did that over the phone. But I think that my surgeon's office is starting to open back up for surgeries again. I think it's just much different than it was before, obviously. So I do want to just go into maybe a little bit less of the weight management stuff. I don't know if I should address this or not, but it has been something that's been on my mind so much. But part of the big loss that I experienced in April was I lost a really good friend. And I have had loss, obviously, because I, posted about it in my last video. I lost, an uncle, and I lost my dog. And I've lost, a grandparent before, but I have never lost somebody that I was like very, very close to. And when I lost her, I just kind of, it was really hard. It still really is hard because there's a lot of like unanswered questions around it. But it's difficult sometimes because sometimes that, loss hits me unexpectedly and it just feels like a wave crashing into me and something that I can't, get above the surface again. So I'm trying to take it one day at a time and just kind of live my life how she would have wanted and how, she inspired me. I've been doing my at-home workout exercises, and I use the YouTube channel Pop Sugar Fitness, and she's the one that introduced me to those videos. So it's like she's kind of encouraging me or pushing me every time I, exercise to one of those videos. But she was very young. She was a year younger than I am, and it's just hard to think about sometimes. But I'm just hoping to kind of move forward and live how, she would have wanted and continue on this journey. So I think the point of me sharing this is to show everyone, including myself, that life happens. There's horrible things that happen every day, and we struggle. But the thing is we're, we do have such an amazing gift to have, this life and to have the people that we have in our lives. And, anything that we do struggle, we can overcome, even if it may not feel like it sometimes. So I'm just hoping that anybody that needs it knows that they are able to, heal and overcome challenges. And I'm here for you guys if you guys are going through any struggles or anything. I know this has been a very, very weird, year so far. And not to mention, we have like 5 planets in retrograde, so it's a struggle. It's been a crazy year. So I want to leave this video by saying thank you for everybody that has continued to support, continue to encourage, continue to be there for me and everybody else. And if you guys do have any suggestions for any other videos, please share them with me, because I would like to start uploading them more and working on my channel again. But please like, share, subscribe, and follow my other social media. I'll have everything posted down below, so make sure that you check that out. And I hope you guys all have an awesome rest of your day, awesome week, and take care. Love you.